do need you to stay safe. So find the yellow safety strips above your head on the ceiling. Press one of them in case of medical emergency, which will buzz me up here so I can get the medic out for you. Unless, of course, you have to be sitting in the first 3 rows. Up front, you will have to get my attention the old-fashioned way instead. Much like how on the right-hand side of the vehicle, I get your attention using cheetahs. The world's fastest land mammals here. Capable of speeds up to 70 miles an hour. Currently resting and relaxing at about 0 miles an hour. Now, these 4 are brothers and sisters. There are 2 boys and 2 girls. More to see today, so onward and upward. Past our flamingo habitat, visible to the right-hand side of the vehicle. And out towards the big field habitats. So before we can get too much further along, I need to finish up our safety lecture. Which I started by telling you how to contact me in case of medical emergency. Avoid medical emergencies by remaining seated while we are moving. So then in case I have to stop suddenly, you don't go flying. Don't play with your doors or lean up against them. I'm afraid the doors will not support you. Don't throw any of your personal or conversations to a respectful one. This is impressive though. Coming up to the left-hand side of the vehicle, you will see the pond is just about covered in birds. Those are Canada geese. And as you might be able to guess from the name Canada geese, they do not come from Africa. These are migratory North American birds, likely path birds. As you can probably imagine, the park does get a lot of local visitors. Not just the Canada geese, but rabbits, squirrels, possums, raccoons, and even mule deer come out to help our animals eat all of their extra food. But since we are supposed to be out here looking for African animals, and even a Ruppel's vulture on the nest, just to the right of the waterfall, that is the black and white vulture. They are a critically endangered species of carrion bird. Meanwhile, the antelope we see to the left are called waterbuck. Shaggy and brown in color, they have white circles around their tails. Sable antelope with long backwards curving horns. And to the right-hand side of the vehicle, red river hogs, which are small wild pigs native to the rainforests of Central Africa. You can see them rooting around in the undergrowth here. Roots and tubers are amongst their favorite foods, as well as grubs and other small insects. Their long necks elevating their eyes high up off the ground. And you can see how big this individual here is, and he's not even a full-grown adult. This is just a 3-year-old juvenile. He's currently maybe 12 to 13 feet tall. Will probably be around 16 to 17 feet by the time he's finished growing in a couple years. For now, he's working on getting the last bits of nutrition off of this branch here. But he shouldn't worry. This is the magical tree. And we'll grow a new branch before tomorrow. masculine can be seen further in the distance. Those are the tan animals with the corkscrew-shaped horns. A little closer to us, I'm going to concentrate in on a herd of Ansbach. Lavender antelope with big V-shaped horns from the deserts of Africa. And, I just noticed this, behind the Ansbach we have a baby giraffe. Mother is standing underneath a tree near the fork in the road. The baby is quite clearly visible just below her. This is a special opportunity to see a very young giraffe. He is only 2 weeks old. But as you can tell, if you keep your eyes to the left, you'll see some animals as we climb this hill. A springbok with the black racing stripes and the white bellies. A kudu, which are tan in color with white stripes in their backs. The males have big corkscrew-shaped horns. A roan antelope, who have a black and white face and short backwards curving horns. And cob, who are small and copper orange in color. All told, there are more than 70 different species of antelope just in Africa. They've adapted to every single habitat across the continent. They are one of the largest, most diverse, most successful groups of animals on planet Earth. So the roan and the cob you'll see up at the top of the hill, using this lookout point to watch back down the valley. It might not have the terrific